Hi, my name's Dexter. I'm a program manager with Action on Poverty. Working for Action on Poverty is great because you're part of a small, close-knit team of very keen, very like-minded people working with some fantastic local partners in East and West Africa on a variety of really interesting projects, mostly around livelihoods and rights for the most vulnerable people. My favourite thing about being a program manager is basically the strong commitment that Action on Poverty has towards local leadership. As I'm sure everyone knows, the humanitarian and development sectors are currently shifting quite strongly towards, shifting power and funding towards local organisations supporting local leadership. And Action on Poverty has embodied that actually for many years, even before it became popular, basically. So it's really exciting working with an organisation which has deep experience with it and is in many ways leading the charge on it now. The working with local actors is definitely the most rewarding part of the role. One challenge you do face as a program manager is sometimes projects need to be adapted rapidly. Situations on the ground, as it were, change very rapidly. Pitching that to donors and convincing the donors or whoever's funded the project to kind of move with the flow and adapt to it sometimes is a bit of a challenge. And again, that is us being led by our local partners, basically, and them in turn being led by the communities that the projects aim to serve. It's all about kind of taking those facts as they are on the ground, the realities of things on the ground, and then bringing them back to these institutions who sometimes are a little bit kind of slow to move, sometimes quite set in their ways, or they want to follow a specific plan that you've laid out before the project even started, bringing the changes to them and then really selling it to them and convincing them that the changes are worth it and need to be done. My favourite moment working with Action on Poverty was when I was developing the monitoring, evaluation and learning for this disability and inclusion project in Tanzania with a fantastic partner called Tusonge. And that involved, kind of designing quantitative and qualitative kind of data collection methods. And that particular project saw some absolutely amazing impact on the incomes and kind of general financial security of people with disabilities. Some of the most vulnerable participants actually managed to increase their incomes and savings up to 4 or 5 times. Huge impact. And it lifted roughly about 30% of the participants out of absolute poverty as well.